Hi, Dr. Khan. This is Fred. So today I just let my wife just take just a short video for me, just let you know and how I do the skin excision for biopsy. So something I just pretend. So this is skin-like and with some muscle-like stuff, but it's hard to excision. So I will use the scalpel, I use the box instead, and then I do some suture here, okay? Close to the skin. So this, I just used the mark pen. So this is the mark area just for the skin lesion, skin mole, and we want to do the biopsy. So for me, I think I usually do some physical examination first. I check the history again, then decided need to do that or not. Okay, so the next I will show some procedure to Dr. Khan. And this is scalpel. This just used for just for frozen. This is some instrument here. So today I will use 3.0 just to do some suture. Yeah.
看不见那个更高。
So this is 3.0. Yeah, that's 3.0 there. Okay. So go to the skin lesion there. So I think okay, we need to do excision now to do the mole biopsy. And the first, so sterile techniques is very important. So usually we have the stuff, we can clean the skin and then we just cover something and make sure everything is sterile. So this is sterile space for the skin area. And then the next, so I will wash my hands. After that, so I will put sterile gloves on. So let's use the this gloves a little bit smaller than me. Let's see. So next one. Okay, after put on, both hands can touch together. So make sure that both fingers and both hands all is sterile. Oh, it's a bit smaller, but that's okay. And this skin is not a real one. It's very difficult to cut. So I use this box instead. So I mark here. So usually, and the edge area is just 3 millimeter from the bone. So usually you stable the scalpel. This is all sterile area. So and just do 2 cutting. Yeah, just like this shape. This side is very hard. So after you cutting, but not too deep. Usually about just 3 millimeters deep. Then you can use forceps to just cut it. Maybe I can show here. Let's move back here. This is skin, so I cut it already because it's very hard to cut, and I don't have the tooth forceps. You should be use the tooth forceps. So just cut, make sure there's no bleeding. But the bleeding is always happens, so just make sure make the area dry and just cut. So this is the sample. You can put in the special bottles for the analysis. And after cutting, so sometimes the bleeding will be happening. So if that happens, I usually give some pressure, so stop the bleeding. If bleeding is a little bit worse, so sometimes we use chromic, just tie the small vessel, or sometimes use the cautery. So if bleeding is not so bad, then it's the time to do the suture now. So I use the 3.0 today. So sometimes 3.0 and for some tissue just 4.0. So just put the needle in there. Okay. So this time had better use the tooth forceps, but I don't have it. So there are different ways you can do the suture. The most common one is just pass one skin, then go to another. So no, but not too close to the cutting. So you need to do this. So this is butterfly way. And the next one you need use the needle back. So use this way. A little bit longer, so I separate the procedure. And then here. So right now you can see the line. I got the butterfly way. So if I close it, the skin will be closed. So this one, the button is only for one side. So I just do one. You can see the skin is closed. So 2 and 3. Another way, 4. Usually 4 is tight enough, but sometimes I use 5 or 6. Yeah, because the suture will be stay there for 7 to 14 days. But you don't do the suture once this way, once this way. So after this one, so usually just cut about just a half centimeter, so 5 millimeter, so should be okay. Cut like this. So this is the most common suture way. There's another way, simple. So if the excision is not so bad, we use this very simple suture. So just we call it simple, just one. Just pass all the skin together and do this. So just one. So and then just this way, and then this way, and this way again, and back way. It's a little bit long, but it's okay. Cut the end. So do one more, and 2 more. Okay, that's the suture. So same thing, and also cut like this. So there's one more way, especially for some hands or foot, some very hard skin area. So you can do the double just one pass all the skin out. So you come back, you do one more time again. This way. So these ones can make things more tight. You can see that, so they can close together. And then same thing, tight. So 4, 5, and 6, and then cut it. So this is the way for the suture. But anyway, for the skin excision, so my understanding is sterile is very important. So sterile technology, so decrease the risk for infection. Another one is for bleeding. So the local bleeding is another big complication for the skin excision. So during the procedure, you need to watch out, make sure it's dry for the wound before you put package on. So this is the skin. The next one I want to show, maybe it's okay. I think this is most of the skin. So for some skin excision to the inguinal area, or just some very soft tissue area, maybe no need 3O. Sometimes use resorbable one. So maybe a Chromix, just like this. So can do another kind of a suture. Okay, So I think Dr. Khan, you saw I do my procedure already. So just let you know. So I have 5 years experience for this. So thank you.